Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are honored to have Mr. Sajid Ali Haider, the CEO of MultiMulk Consultancy, and we will be discussing some issues about the real estate market in the Turkey and some key points that surrounding it. Hello Mr. Sajid Ali, you're welcome to our program today.
Thank you so much. It's an honor for me.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Thank you. So I'm gonna have a few questions from you about the Turkey's real estate market.
For sure.
So first of all, how do you compare Turkish real estate market with the Dubai, like in terms of investment opportunities, prices, and returns?
Honestly speaking, these two markets are totally different with each other. There is no actually comparison. But if you ask a question, I should have to give like my honest opinion about UAE real estate market, particularly Dubai as well as Turkey real estate market. And when we talk about Dubai real estate market, there are a few things we need to consider. The first thing is that it's been like twice in the history that there is no trust when it is gonna bust the whole real estate market if God forbid there is any pandemic or any war or something. So the prices like they fell down. The secondly, most of the people who are looking for citizenship or golden visa, they are choosing Dubai for their golden visa, and the investment is $550,000 approximately, like 2 million dirham, and they will be getting only golden visa for 10 years. They are not gonna give the nationality or citizenship or passport. So the investors from their home country, they will be going to buy the property in UAE, in Dubai, with their home country passport. So their ownership will be with their home country passport, rather than when we talk about Turkey, when someone is going to invest $400,000, they will be giving the citizenship and passport with the full family. So with this nationality, with this passport of Turkey, you can change your ownership from your home country passport to your local Turkish kimlik. Why this point is very important? Most of the people, they don't declare their funds in their home country, so they didn't pay the tax. So once you have the property on your name with your home country passport, your government can ask or can track you very easily. Even some of the countries have their contract between each other. So those countries can track you how many investments, how many funds you shifted from your home country to UAE. But when we talk about Turkey, it is very simple. When you bring your funds to Turkey, after getting your citizenship, you can transfer the ownership of your property, of your investment to your Turkish nationality. So if your government is gonna track you and they're gonna ask the ownership of their people in Turkey, and they're gonna track your record of your financial investments, so Turkey won't be sharing the data of its own citizen. Now you have become citizen of Turkey, so Turkey won't be sharing your data. But if the ownership of your property is still on your home country passport, of course Pakistan can track you. So the first thing that is very important between golden visa and a passport. So Turkey is gonna give you the passport and citizenship with your family. The second important thing is that UAE real estate market is dependent more than 90% on international investor. So God forbid if there is any pandemic or any war situation or any God forbid situation, the international investor, they run away from UAE and the market collapse. Unfortunately, it's been like twice in the history when we look into the history. But in Turkey, more than 97.5% are local buyer. So this real estate market of Turkey depended on local. So it won't be having any kind of situation. Even maybe you have already observed that it's been like 2 years the real estate market of Turkey is down since last earthquake happened, and since last 2 years there is no international investor, there is no international buyer. But the point is the market didn't collapse. Even the interest rate is very high. It was inflation in Turkey. The currency was declining. Having all these issues, the real estate market is still stable. There is no price decline. There is no real estate market decline. So this is actually the big advantage by investing in Turkish real estate market. The third point that is very actually important, it is about return. I know many people, they invested in Dubai like in 2012. And they got stuck. They couldn't even, able to sell their properties, and they sold out in 2022. Although they got the profit, but when we calculate the total year, it was like 8 years. And after 8 years, they got their money doubled. But in Turkey, after every 3 years, you are getting like more than 70% of profit. So in total, after 4 or 5 years, you can double your money. When we talk about the rental yield in Dubai, maybe you are having like, sometimes people are talking about 10%, 12% short-term rental income by, Airbnb. But the point is, if someone is getting 12% after giving the 1/3 to Airbnb and the next, 1/3 to the property manager, you will be getting like 5% or 6%. So how much maximum you will be earning? Only we should have to talk about the net income rather than talking about the gross income. So net income, it could be like 6% or 7%, but in Turkey, it is like between 4 to 5% per annum. And the last very important point, which I'm gonna discuss in your video, that is actually capital appreciation, the property appreciation. In Turkey, in terms of dollars, I'm not talking about lira because lira is declining, currency is devaluating. So I'm talking about the dollar because international investors, they are bringing money in dollars, and now if they need to sell in 3 years or 4 years, they will be getting back in dollars. So in terms of dollars, the actual appreciation in Turkey is 12 to 15% per annum. So it means by compounding, it will be like double in like 4 to 5 years. So this is actually my honest opinion. Someone may, having a different point of view, but this is my honest opinion.
Thank you, Mr. Sajid, for sharing all the details with us. And as you know, when it comes to the money investments, so one thing that everyone cares about or maybe is scared of about is scams. So can you please explain us about some common scams in the real estate sector in Turkey right now?
Before answering the exact question, I would like to tell you that in this regard, Dubai is far better than Turkey. Why? Because Dubai, they are running the city as a corporate office, and the revenue is getting from the real estate by attracting the international investor. So it is including, the tourism. So real estate is also a segment of tourism. So that's why they have a system, a very transparent system. So they are better, honestly speaking. But when we talk about Turkey, Turkey is also having the same system, but unfortunately, the real estate consultancy firms, they don't share the actual picture with the investor. Because if they share with them, they will be educated, they will be intelligent, they won't be able to trap. So unfortunately, a few, real estate agents and a few real estate consultancy agencies, they don't share such kind of information with their investors. Otherwise, government has already shaped out, government has already, created such kind of laws which gives the protection. So normally it is entirely the responsibility of the investor because funds belong to him. So he should have to be careful. First of all, he should have to choose the professional, transparent, experienced, honest real estate consultancy firm rather than choosing any street guy, any single agent which doesn't have any strong roots in Turkey. Sometimes people ask that, is it possible that I can transfer the funds to the seller later? First I can get my title deed, because they are afraid of the situation. So in this regard, I would like to let you know, and the audience as well, that government has already given an escrow account. Escrow, a specific word which term is used in Dubai. So similarly, the same account by the government of Turkey is given here in Turkey. So if you want to put your money into that account and you go for title deed, once you get your title deed, then that title deed office will be transferring that money from your account to the seller. So it is actually a security. And the important thing is that Turkey is not fully dependent on international investors in real estate. So it is actually a small part of big business. So that's why Turkey is not having full attention to make it more simple, more secure, because when we talk about the tourism, when we talk about the export, when we talk about the energy sector, there are a hell of business Turkey is focusing on. So in this real estate market, Turkey is having actually least interest, which actually I would like to request to the Honorable President Said Recep Erdogan that he should have to, and the cabinet should have to make more clear and more protective laws which can protect the international investor. They should have to make more transparency. The government should have to create some laws against the illegal or illegitimate agents and agencies, and particularly the agencies which are trapping or scamming international investors. The government should have to deal with them with iron hands. The first step government should have to take it. I would like to request the government.
Thank you so much. And now that we're discussing about the scams, let me ask you that how important is it for an investor to choose a expert real estate agency, or what are the some key options that they have to focus on that while working with a real estate market agency?
That is a very important question, and it starts, the whole process starts from this basic point. If the investor is gonna choose a professional, transparent, honest, experienced agency, the whole process will be smooth. And according to my experience, honestly speaking, I would advise the international investor that they should choose the agency from their country, because it will be helping them from A to Z. Most of the clients, when they choose Turkish agents, then they are facing some issues regarding preparation of their documents for citizenship. So if you are having a connection with your home country real estate agent or agency, you can understand them better than other. There won't be any language barrier. Even someone from my country, if they are talking to me, I can understand them with their facial expression, with their body gesture. Even I can clearly understand either he's telling a lie or speaking the truth. So it will help them. So I would highly advise the international investor that they should have to choose not only a professional real estate agent, but also a master developer. I'm always talking about master developer. Why? Because master developer won't be involving its reputation with any third class real estate agency for their stakes. So you can judge your real estate agency when they will be bringing you to show the properties. If the developer is sound, if the developer is master or top notch company, the real estate is also having a good credentials and a portfolio. If the real estate agent is actually bringing you somewhere category C or D or the small projects, so you can understand that even when you are having some conversation, when you have your first call, when you have meeting, you can judge them who is actually having knowledge, experience, and who knows better than you. So I would advise them, choose wisely. This is very important. This is the beginning, and the whole the building depends upon this basic point.
One more question, can you share your own idea or information with us about the revocation? How common is the revocation in the citizenship for the foreigners that are investing in Turkey?
That is very interesting question. Wallah, I'm answering this question with a heavy heart, because I know a few people, the government actually revoked their citizenship.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, it is not because of government. It is because of them. They tried to cheat you. They tried to cheat government. They made scam with the government. And people believe that we can cheat government, we can manage the system, we can hide something. But honestly speaking, it is not possible in Turkey. It is not possible in Turkey. They have system, they have surveillance, they have diligence. So it is not possible. But the point is, I would like to give a very clear answer to the audience. If you did your best, if you did your, all the things were according to the system set by the government or according to the rules and regulations set by the government, there won't be any problem. There won't be any revocation. Government won't be, cancelling your passport. But if you tried to cheat, and people, honestly speaking, unfortunately from Pakistan and Afghanistan particularly, I'm gonna give the example. They tried to cheat and the government catched them. The government caught them. They revoked their citizenship, they revoked their passports, and now they're no more. Even they cannot claim their properties. Sometimes people call me, can you please, I have budget of $250,000 or maybe I have $300,000. Can you please help me to get citizenship with $400,000? I clearly say that I'm not the guy. Please find out someone else. I'm not the guy who is going to help you in this regard. Because the point is, the people will be trapped, will be scammed if they are going to have greed. If you are having greed, you will definitely be deceived. Sometimes people are claiming that I have very good connections with the cabinet of president. I know the maid, I know the driver, I know the spokesperson of Mr. President, so we can connect you, we can give you the special citizenship offer. Turkey has, every country normally, they have some special categories of citizenship. The people who are very special in their fields, and the people who can add value to the country. Every country, they are giving special citizenship. But the point is, it is for the special people who are having like special qualities, special degrees, special knowledge on, and they are adding value to the country, not for those who are, ordinary people. And some agent comes and they say, okay, give us $50,000 or $70,000 or $80,000 or sometimes $100,000 so we can get citizenship. So it is actually totally, I beg your pardon with these words, it is totally a bullshit. Don't be scammed because you are going to make it yourself greedy. So if you are going to be greedy, you will be scammed, you will be losing your money, you will be losing your time. Even government will catch you, not only you, your family as well, and you will be like losing everything. So at the end of the day, you will be regretting on your decision. So the best way is the straightforward. So you should have to follow the same rules and regulations set by the government. It's been observing, I've been, noticing such kind of things. But if someone is going to offer you such kind of stupid things, you should have to be very careful.
Thank you so much. And can we have like a short discussion about is there any update on fast tracking programs in the real estate right now?
Fast tracking to get citizenship.
Yes.
Yes, some of the clients, they ask always, is there any fast track? But in this video, I would like to request the people who are watching this video, please help me to promote this video to Honorable President, and they can make some fast track on it. Normally there should be like a special fast track for the people who are going to get citizenship of Turkey through real estate investment, not because of the investment, but the point is most of the clients I serve them, they are getting this citizenship not for the purpose of second passport or settlement of their family, but for the business. They want to create their empire, they want to start their business empire here. So of course government should have to give them some special privileges, like when someone is going to open the bank account, they should have, if they are giving any proof that we will be putting like $400,000 or more than, so government should help them to open their bank account. And the second, when they are gonna buy a property, of course they need to get an expertise report, evaluation certificate. If the project is not GYO, normally I recommend GYO. I own my project for my citizenship, it is also GYO. But if it is not GYO, the government should have to give some special privilege to make it very fast, like in one day someone can get the expertise. After that, title deed. So title deed is very important document, of course. So I would like request the government that the government should have to give any appointment, like very well, if we want to go any government office, we have application and we can make appointment. Even every slot is available after 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes we have a slot for appointment. Sometimes we can go anywhere. So such kind of help should be given by the government to the international investor. Title deed should be transferred immediately, and after that conformity certificate is very important. So if all the process is like precise and the government office can observe that all the transactions were made according to the law, so they should give the conformity certificate. Similarly, residency and citizenship, we have privilege. Like residency, we can go anytime in go office and we can immigration office and we can give fingerprints and biometric. And citizenship is the same, but only the banking, the payment transfer, the expertise, the title deed and conformity. These 5 protocols government should give a special privilege to the international investor, because these people are actually adding value to the economy. They are gonna start businesses here, they are gonna bring businesses here. So this is my humble submission with all respect. So this is.
Well, thank you, Mr. Sajid Ali, for joining us for today and sharing all the beneficial information with us. And thank you guys for staying with us. If you have any more questions, you can contact Mr. Sajid Ali or just DM us.